got to put the headphones on here because it helps me hear a little bit better. All right. If you are looking for a home that's under $450,000, maybe you're a first-time home buyer, or perhaps you're looking to downsize for whatever reason, my name is Manny Silva. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX Niagara, and even though that I serve the Niagara region, this channel is all about Welland real estate, so please feel free to take a look around, and if you find it helpful, maybe you might want to consider subscribing. We're going to be talking about 3 different examples of homes that are $450,000 or less. So we're going to go like 450-ish, 400-ish, and then maybe something that starts with a 3. How does that sound? And I'm thinking about maybe doing this on a weekly basis. So I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section if you would like this, or maybe just give it a thumbs up. And also I want to know, like, do you live in Welland? Are you looking at buying your first home in Welland? Perhaps maybe you want to relocate, going from Hamilton, for example, to Welland, because there are quite a few people that I know that live in Welland and they, commute to Hamilton for work. So I want to hear from you in the comment section. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to screen record my computer, and I'm going to be using my website, which I've linked below. So it's search.mannytherealtor.ca. So search.mannytherealtor.ca. Third time's the charm. Link below. And when you land there, I'm going to show you what it looks like. But when you land there, you can actually sign up to it. And when you do so, you can favor certain houses. You can share those examples with significant other or family members. And I have an AI assistant that can help try to refine things a little bit for you. It's kind of limited, but I also can reach out to you, see if there's anything that you liked, or things that you wish that you could change, and maybe try to refine your search a little bit more so you can get better examples. And these examples are sent to you like hot off the presses. So if something enters into the market, you're going to be among the first to know. So please take a look at the website and check it out, and I'm sure it's going to be very, very helpful for you. Okay. So when you land on my website, you can see this is the landing page here, and all you have to do is just search the city. You can even search a specific address if you like. And when you get here, I'm already signed in here, but on the upper right-hand corner, you'll be able to sign in or sign up. And once you do, then again, see, you have the hearts here. You can favor these things, that kind of thing, and share them. So let's take a look at prices. We're going to go no more than 450,000. And we have our map view. So we'll zoom in a little bit. And for those that are not familiar with Welland, say for example, you want to relocate from Hamilton, you can see there's a lot of examples that are down here. And this is in the Lincoln-Crowland area. So this is pretty much Lincoln-Crowland, one of the most volume neighborhoods in Welland. The other 2 are North Welland over here and Prince Charles over here. This side of town generally is more desirable. You have some older homes, a lot older homes here, a little bit on this side too. There's also some areas that people are a little bit uncomfortable with, like say King Street. But if you're in this area and you have kids or a small child and schooling is important, there's a lot of good schools in this area. There's one good public school in this side of Lincoln-Crowland. I believe it is Princess Elizabeth. That's fairly high ranking. So if that's important to you, I will link in the upper corner on the right-hand side video about schools. So you can take a look at that one or wait until the end. So I'm going to start with this part here is the downtown. So they call this downtown, and then this is Lincoln-Crowland. There's certain areas of the downtown, like along River Road. It's actually not too bad. And I'm going to take a look at this example here, which is 450. You're fairly close to a bus stop if you need. And it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath going for $249. Now, if we take a look at the photos here, you can see that it looks like there's enough space for 2 cars to park. It is a 1.5, so meaning that that second floor has like angled ceilings. And you can see like your neighbors have, nice bright brick here. It's colorful with the blue. It mixes in very nice. I believe that this part of the neighborhood actually is pretty decent. Older homes, brick homes, and they have like, a bit of character to them. Okay, so I believe that this one has less than 1,000 square feet. Like it was like 950 or something like that. I thought I saw. You know what? Let's close this out for a second, so we can expand. Yeah, it's telling us it's roughly 964 square feet. So 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms. Gives us a bit of a description here with the website. Okay, let's go back to the photos. All right, inside you can see it's nice and bright. I like, just a basic light color, like almost like a white wall. You have this natural wood color. I wonder whether or not this is a real exposed beam or if this is a decorative piece, but it still looks good. I like that. Okay, and what's nice is when you come into the front door, you're not just landing into your living room. It looks like there might be a little space to put your shoes and stuff. Okay, and then your bedroom is over here, or you have 1 bedroom here. Maybe you might want to use that as like an office. I like the ceiling, the decorative wood here. Is that carpet back? Yeah, it looks like it's carpet on the floor. This washroom doesn't look too bad. It's kind of neat that they use this pattern on the floor and mixed in with some of the newer stuff, like a newer sink. Kind of like that. Stand up shower, so it's a 3-piece bath. Okay, so bathroom here and bedroom over here, kitchen over here. That's kind of neat. You got like this like stained glass window above the fridge there. I think it looks like a stained glass window. Yeah, that's kind of a neat. I'd like to take a closer look. That's kind of a neat little decorative piece that's there. Okay, kitchen. It's pretty narrow, but it does stick out here, so it allows you to maybe do some food prep on this counter and have some conversation with the people that are sitting in your living room. Get a nice, little window to kind of allow some natural light to come on in. Okay, well, let's. This is the upstairs, so you can see how it has this angled ceiling. That's the 1.5 part. So is this just okay? And then there's another bedroom up here. So they call it 2 bedrooms. I wonder what's going on. With the layout here. Is this real exposed brick? So again, 1 main bedroom upstairs, and I guess the second one downstairs. Okay, I'm just wondering whether or not, like, what's the space before the bedroom? Like, is that the top of the stairs, and then there was like that little office room? I really would like to take a look at that. All right, this looks like it's on the 2nd floor, but I don't think it would be on the 2nd floor. Nice sized backyard. Interesting grading here. I wonder what would happen after it rains. Okay. Oh, I see. So that patio is not on the 2nd floor. It's just slightly raised. Yeah, it looks like the grade is sloping towards here. Interesting. Okay. I think it's a cute little example for $450. Let's take a look at how much this could be. Okay. So if we put 6.5% down, 3.89 over 30 years if you're a first-time home buyer, less than $2,000 a month. That's your total cost if you don't put anything extra to it. But yeah, so you have a 2-bedroom, 1 bath for under $2,000. Let's see if we can find another example. Okay, if I could, I would probably try to find something that's in this area here. And let's see what we can find. This feels like this might be a semi-detached. Yeah, it's semi-detached. That's a townhouse. This one sold. And quite honestly, that was a really good deal. It sold for above asking. That was a really good deal because it had a very nice sized lot, and the house was 700 square feet, and it seemed like it was in decent shape. So we have a 2-story brick over here. This could be interesting. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, this one looks a little rough. Sorry, I jumped again. Okay, so we have parking here in the front. A veranda. It looks like it may need some work to it. Floors look like they have been done. These are going to be older homes, probably built in the early, 1920s, that kind of thing. You have radiant heating. So the problem with this kind of stuff is that you got to make sure that it doesn't have knob and tube. It might be something to consider. I don't know about this one. It's not the best example. Let's just see if we can find maybe a better example. I hope none of you are like, no, go back. Okay, let's see. So this is 42 McCormick. This is a single story. I don't think there's a 1.5. Let me see. So inside, you have pot lights. Okay, I don't think you don't have parking here. I don't think. I wonder whether or not you can actually take this portion and turn it into a parking space. That's something that you'd want to talk with the city about. Okay, so when you come in, you're not landing in your living room, so you can put your shoes here and then walk into your living space. The floors seem to be nice. I mean, look at the kitchen. So this is $400. Decent kitchen. I mean, the appliance looks a little rough, like you can see down here. I don't know if that's rust or something like that. Looks a little banged up, but it works. I like this, what do they call these things? The barn doors? Okay. Very smart use of the bed and have drawers there. There is that a closet? Is that a closet? That's how you... That's interesting. Is this upstairs? Maybe it's upstairs. Maybe it is a 1.5. Okay, because I see the angled ceilings. So the two... Does it have a floor plan? I wonder if it has a floor plan. Okay, the bathroom is a 3-piece. That's a sliding barn door. Okay, that sliding barn door leads into the bathroom. Nice little patio here. That's pretty cool. Okay. Nice little slice here. You can plant your tomatoes and things. The lawn is not so big where you feel like you gotta spend hours manicuring it. It's a decent size. I wish there was just parking here. Okay. Is there a floor plan on this one? Yes, there is. Okay. This is the main floor. So we have primary bedroom, bedroom number 2. Okay. 3-piece bath. Stairway. Living room, dining room, kitchen. Does it have a second floor? No, I guess not. Stairway to what? Okay, interesting. So we went from 450 to 400. Not a bad example there. Let's see if we can find something else. Is there anything here? This is actually a decent neighborhood over here. What is this? What's this? Is this land? Oh, this is a condo. These are older condos. Not my favorite. Not my favorite building, but I don't know if I... Anyway. 2-bedroom, 1 bath. What's this? Oh, condo apartment. Okay, where is this? 17 Wilson. Okay. Let's exclude the condo apartment for now. Okay, let me go back. There was another example that's 360 down just beside So 52 McCormick. This one looks like it has parking here. That front needs to be redone, I think. Backyard looks like it needs some attention. There's no fence that separates your side and the neighbor's side. Look how close you are to the park. So just beyond there, there's a trail that leads to Port Colborne and St. Catharines. Okay. So for anyone that's selling their house, I have better photos than what you see here. Not to knock on who made the photos, but the floor looks decent. Kitchen is right there. Okay, it's pretty open. I wish there was like some sort of island or whatever to kind of separate things a little bit, but that's okay. For $360. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, you have your apartment laundry here in the washroom. So you got your 4-piece. Looks like there might be an electrical panel there. Pretty small room. Okay. And what's our monthly payment on that one? If we put 6.5% down, 30 years, 3.89. 2-bedroom, 1 bath for less than $1,600 a month. That's like rental territory here, and you own this house. Yeah, I'd like to get your thoughts on those ones. Do you think that those were pretty good examples, or do you feel like you were looking for something else, maybe a 2-story brick or something like that? There is another example of that. Maybe I can share it next week. So we'll talk, about another 3 that we can take a look at and get a bit of an update. So if you're interested in that, maybe you might want to consider subscribing, click the notification bell, so that way you can be notified when videos come on out. You can check out more about Welland right over here. My name is Manny De Silva. I'm a realtor with Remax Niagara. Check out the description below because it has my contact details. If you don't have anyone that can walk you through the process of buying a home, I would love to be able to earn your business. You're more than welcome to reach out to me. Please use the website because it's a very helpful tool, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.